the magic of Wizarding World comes alive on Broadway with Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Take a look.
You do not want to do this.
Yes, I do. Expelliarmus!
I'm nothing like my dad. You're better. You're my best friend, Albus.
A mistake has been made. We're going to use a time turner to save Cedric Diggory. Our journey has only just begun.
Oh, it looks fantastic. And sitting with us are the actors who play Harry Potter and Jenny Potter in this magical production, Matthew James Thomas and Sarah Killough. Welcome to you both.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, great to have you here.
You know, very interesting thing I just learned is that, Matthew, you auditioned for the film role of Harry Potter, and what a full circle moment.
Bring that one up.
Yeah, I mean, it's come on, we have to talk about it.
Yeah, I think I was 10 or 11 when I first auditioned for the films. They were all happening at Leavesden Studios around the corner from where I grew up, so yeah.
Wow, that is something else. And that shows you the reality of it. I mean, you were 10.
That's right.
It's been around for a while. So did you both read the books? Were you familiar before you got involved in this?
Yeah. I got the first 3 books for Christmas one year when I was around 9. And then I went to every book release party, every movie release. Yes, midnight. Of course I did. Yes.
Waiting for the book.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And who would have thought?
I know.
When you got the roles then, what was that like for you guys?
It was fun, actually. Another great story is I wasn't a very well-behaved child, so I auditioned for another one of the I think it was the choir in the 3rd or the 4th movie.
Okay.
And so I had to watch, very sadly, with the choir that was in the film because I didn't get it. Because I was a naughty boy and my music teacher expelled me from the choir. So, you know, had to come back and do it eventually.
Yeah.
You know, just curious, for you, Sarah, when you were reading all those books, were you ever thinking that I could be Ginny Weasley Potter?
I mean, I thought of myself more as a Hermione.
Okay, obviously, obviously.
But then Ginny had a stronger story arc in later books, so, and because I am a redhead and I look like her. I related myself to that. Yeah, definitely.
Have either of you taken those quizzes to figure out what house in real life that you would be?
That's the first email the production sends.
Did they really?
No.
They're like, figure out your house. So it's quite
serious?
scary. But
So
I
what are
am
you?
a Ravenclaw.
Oh, you're a Ravenclaw. And you?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
What about you?
What are you?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Okay.
You notice how she says Gryffindor like that's better?
Yeah.
I'm a Gryffindor, obviously.
Really? Well, the elitist there. What are you?
I'm a Slytherin.
One of these.
Is that okay?
It's okay.
Right,
We can get you a green scarf.
Yeah.
Thank
Let's
you.
go play some Quidditch.
Is there any pressure in taking on these roles that are so well known, so iconic, and still living in many ways today?
Yeah, there's a ton of pressure. Every time you go out there, you know that the audience has expectations of the character that they've grown up with, and so it's a big exercise in letting go to that and seeing what you find with a fresh audience every night, for sure.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. Because I am such a fan, I also want the show to be as good as it can be. So it is nice to be inside it and try and help that along.
Yeah. Well, I did see the show when it originally opened, so I saw the day-long experience. So 2 different shows, but now it's condensed, right? So explain to folks now how it's all.
Really, what that means is that my costume changes are a lot quicker. That's the main thing that's changed.
Wow.
Like I would run off stage thinking, I've got time. No, I don't. There's people throwing costumes on me left, right, and center. He wears 1 suit, but he actually has like 5 or 6 suits. So,
Yeah. But how do you even select what parts to take out? Because the whole show didn't feel like it was 2 different separate experiences. It was just flew by.
I think really it's about that, like seeing where the transitional elements could be reduced so the story doesn't suffer, and they've done that expertly. It's really quite surprising, actually, and I think it's made the show more accessible because it's only 3 hours now. So you get all the story, you don't miss any of the magic, and it's still,
You know, and core to this show, too, is your interactions with these children. What's it like working with younger actors, and what are you kind of learning from their perspective on Harry Potter in this universe?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's terrific. I mean, Eric, who plays Scorpius, has been with the show for a while, and he's just an expert actor. He's wonderful, and I think coming into a production where someone has such a history with it, all the different versions of it as well, watching him carry all of that weight into each scene has been something really, really special to take notice of. And also just, you know, the fresh energy. Alex, who's a wonderful, Albus plays my son. It's always great to be around young people in the theatre because they have that energy and you can latch onto it. And especially with people in the audience, sometimes it's probably the first show they've ever seen as well. So you've got that energy coming from both sides. of the proscenium, and that's really fun.
What I also love about the show is that you don't even have to be a Harry Potter fan. You didn't have to read all the books. It is just such a magical experience regardless, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a spectacle. There's a lot that happens. I mean, my dad's not a fan of Harry Potter, and I think he would I'm not saying he might be someday. He's never read the books, never seen the movies, nothing. But he's going to come, and he loves spectacle, and there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Were there any standout moments in the production of this or from the shows that really let you know this is a huge thing I'm part of?
Oh gosh, yeah. I remember when I first saw the show in London, and I've told the story a few times, but something happened in the play, and I was sitting next to this girl, she was like, I think 8, and something happened in the play, the whole audience gasped, and I went, what the? And she went, yeah. It was that quick, too. Because it was, this thing that happens, anyone who's seen the show will know.
So good.
It's something that it's impossible in live theatre, and it only happens in this show. I've never seen anything like it in any other show. There are other things as well, of course, but I don't want to give away too much.
It is a phenomenal show. I really want to say it's an experience to see it.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks so much for coming on.
Come back, come see us.
I will. I'm going to bring my kids now that they're older and now that they've read the book.
Yeah.
So thanks
Great.
again.
Thank you so much. And Harry Potter and the Cursed Child now playing on Broadway at the Lyric Theater. Broadway Week is currently going through February 9th, and you can get 2-for-1 tickets for this show and many others at nyctourism.com. What a deal.